Should be live. Let me just ping the Discord. There we go. Alright, CSP. I am here now. Something I want to try is using some of these 3D models. Because they do have models available. Not this one. Because I do have 3D models that I can use as a base and like sketch. And I can do something like this. Oh my god, wait. How do I... move this one a little bit forward? Rotate this over. Rotate this forward. Rotate this up. And over. How do I do... wait. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna delete the model. I feel like I just need to think about what kind of emote I want to do. So I have two so far. I have happy, and I have pout. What would be the next one? I think maybe a think. Maybe I should think. Like a ponder. Oh shit, I have a lot of stuff. Okay. Mischievous. Sharp webtoon, soft webtoon. They have so many fucking models. What the fuck? Basic, rounded cartoon, round anime, realistic, chibi, skeletal. I mean, I guess for my emotes, I kind of want to do chibi. It's like if I drag this... What the fuck? I'm not sure how I like this. But I can do this if I want. I feel like I want like a mix between the chibi. Let me center it. Like I feel like I want a mix between these two. Alright, am I able to move it? Oh, chibi. I want like a mix between these two. Maybe not. Maybe... just this one. I don't know. How am I gonna do this? No, I don't like the look of that one. I think the model is too much. I think I just need the pose. Oh, what the fuck? Center it. There's a backflip? Okay. Oh shit, there's actual characters. And primitive and hands. Okay. I think this might help me with just some head shape. Back a little bit. I don't know. Let me go back to this. It does become its own thing, and then I can phase it down. Okay. So what else are like the 3D shapes? Pose sequence. Motion, background, character parts. I do have some that I downloaded. What are... okay. Trying to figure... okay. I think I first need to figure out what I'm exactly going to draw. If I do a think, let me look at some Pinterest to see if I can find some thinking. I feel like I might want to do something like this. I'll show it on the, it's on my other screen. This is not Hatsune Miku. This is, there are 3D models in Clip Studio Paint. I haven't used them yet, so I'm trying them out, seeing what exactly this works. It looks like I can use them as like a frame and then like trace over it to get like the basic shapes. This probably would have been very useful a while back when I was trying to make everything. But currently I'm looking on Pinterest to see if I can find some inspiration. Okay. I think I am going to use this image. So let me paste it on here so that you guys are able to see it. Oh, that's not the right thing. Let me go back to here. Oh, that's massive. 1 second. Let me scale it down a little bit. Where is move tone, move grid? Can I shrink it? I don't think I'm gonna have the ability to shrink it. Hello, Cypher. And you've almost done with the fan art? Nice. I'm trying to figure out how to, because I'm trying to do like this face. But I can't shrink it. Trying to shrink it, but I can't. Shrink selection. Can I... 1 second. I did go twice live yesterday. I went live later in the day. Because I was kind of bored. Didn't have anything to do. So then I just played some Mindustry. Can I please, like, object? Scale rotate. There we go. I figured it out. I did not mean to shrink it like that. There we go. But yeah. I was thinking about doing something kind of like this. It's gonna look very pixelated. Yes, apply. But let me go back to this. That looks like I'm doing something else. No. I need the elbow to go down. Okay. I'm struggling using this model. No. I want this. I want to select this. This one, I want you to be up more. These guys to be down a little bit. Kind of like this. Kind of like this. Alright. Here we go. Where's my pen? Right here. I was actually gonna say, the stream that I did last night actually did really well. At one point I had 8 viewers at once. Second. Yeah, I am making it a little big. Alright. I want to adjust where the hand is a little bit. Let me select the object. Alright. Where is my object select? Right here. I'm going to do this with my mouse instead of my drawing tablet because it's just easier with the mouse. Like that. There we go. Mouse, not my mouth. Yeah, let me just put my pen in my mouth real quick. Let me actually check what my other ones are. I literally have the eyes closed on both of them. So I don't have really eyes on those ones. I was doing it on the wrong hair, but it's alright. If I do something kind of like this. And then for the eyes, I do something kind of like this. No, this one looks off. That looks a bit better. Alright. Let me check my stabilization. Okay, I do have stabilization. That's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna do something like this. Erasing this finger. I'm gonna sketch out this finger. Alright. Kinda like this. Let me sketch out the hair. The factory needs me. I'm gonna be drawing first. I'm making some emotes for my server. Because yesterday I was doing that and I actually had a lot of fun doing that. I'm gonna be drawing first and then I might switch over to Factorio. Going to look about like this. And my hair is going to go down along my back. Kind of in a sense. I like the, like having this little part by my eyes. And having a second part kind of by the shoulders. And like this little dollop that goes kind of in between my eyes. I don't think I necessarily need this anymore. Apparently I do because I put my eyes on that layer. 1 second. No, I need this. I should make a community Mindustry server. I want to go through the campaign first, and then I might set up a server for Mindustry. Mindustry isn't necessarily going to be my main game. This is just the game that I'm on right now. So just a heads up. Kind of like this. What is that? I don't actually know what that is. I'm gonna have some strands that come up to below here. Nope. I don't remember my hair is like a 3D shape. Actually, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna draw the ear. Come out a little bit in front of it. Alright. I'm actually gonna make my shoulders just a little bit thinner. And I might actually make my neck a little bit thinner. So it doesn't necessarily look as quote-unquote realistic. Alright. I think I got this down. I think I'm gonna move on to line work. There we go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot. I don't know why I keep on forgetting this, but I forget the cat ears. Alright. And I think I am gonna have it. The hair. Fade into it like this. Oh, I'm gonna have it come around and then over. Kinda like this. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So it kind of goes from the side of the hen up to here. No. 1 second. Let me check how I had this. Like this. And then like that. Center comes from up here. What the fuck? I was gonna say, some of that stuff I wouldn't even want to wish on my worst enemies. Like, what the fuck? Alright. Now, starting from about here. Starting out. And going back into the hair over here. Now, if I were to actually draw this now. Kind of like this. Do a little extra one right there. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, but just off the screen a little bit. I'm about to see how this looks. Looks alright. I mean, it kind of sucks, but who cares? I feel like the face isn't that great. But I might also just be because I don't have anything drawn yet, if that makes sense. I'm gonna pull that out just a little bit. Yeah. One second. Oh, I'm pressing way too hard. Alright. Kind of forgot about the other shoulder. I'm also gonna make it a little bit smaller. I feel like this shoulder is still a little bit too big. Maybe it's the hand too big as well. I think I might need to make the hand a little bit smaller. The hand looks too big to me. What the fuck? Okay. No, hand is too big. I mean, for this one, it makes the hand just doesn't. Why is it? No object interest. What? Okay, what the fuck is going on? Oh, shrink selection. I need to go to the normal asset tool. That's fair. I don't actually have any hands. I'm actually just a vegetable. But I feel like this one, like this looks better already. I just need to move it. Where is object? Like, I feel like that just looks better. Stylistically speaking. Because I'm not necessarily trying to go for realism. It's like a fucking... Yeah, but still. Besides, I would have to do a lot more shading. And I'm mostly just doing flat colors. Right. Let's see. Okay. Now I need to do it up here. Oh. Alright, time for color. I'm gonna steal this color. It's gonna look very different from the rest of them. I feel like all of mine art pieces look pretty different. I am gonna put clothes, don't worry. For now, this is just what she looks like. Goon time. She's not naked, chat. I'm just doing that for the base color. If you really want, I'll put clothes on her. And there we go. Where is the fill tool? Look at what you've done. There we go. Alright. Let me make sure I get all of these tiny pixels. Because sometimes the fill tool doesn't like tiny gaps. Like, it'll actually just not fill in certain gaps. There we go. Okay. Here we go. This should be good. That's part of this one. There we go. Alright. I am just gonna take this color and make it a bit darker. Fill some of this stuff in. What? Refer to other layers. Okay, why was it filling in? I guess there was enough of a gap. Nice. Honestly, that is an achievement. I just unlocked thorium, because I had streamed last night. Some Factorio. And I just unlocked that new resource, which opened up so many new things that I can do. Let's go nuclear energy. Yeah, it's radioactive, isn't it? It says so on the entry for it. Let me not sketch this. Let me make this. clean. I do want a curve. Alright. Yeah, I did see that. It just seems like it's a little bit difficult to mine. I'll show you my factory because I did get the Plasterium belts. And oh my god, those are pretty fucking useful. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of that one fucking monkey meme. Of like the thinking monkey. Right, this one. Right, pen tool. This is cursed. I don't know, I feel like this is giving me not major, but like slight uncanny valley vibes. Which means I did a bad job. It's almost human. It's... Yeah, so like, yeah. That's the thing is that, like, I feel like I'm nearing that threshold where it's like, there's the stylized, and then there's the hyper-realistic. If you're trying to go for hyper-realistic and you fall just short, that's when you fall into Uncanny Valley. I'm not trying to go for hyper-realistic, but I feel like I made it a little bit too realistic. And I think it's because I tried to use a 3D model and like did the overlay of that. Because like that's good if I want to do a full body, but I feel like it just made it a little bit too much. Like if you go back to the previous one, like this one's perfect because it's doesn't look human at all. It's like very chibi. This one is a little bit different. This one does give me Uncanny Valley, but when it's so small, it's hard to tell. But this one I think is just too human, in a sense. I feel like when I add shading and other stuff, and like, stylize it in that way, it might look better. But it is, I think I just need to finish it. And we'll see how the end result turns out. Because sometimes, the in-between is the part that looks bad. Okay. But yeah. It's just, let's see how the end result turns out. For now. There's a lot of activity in the Discord. So I was checking that out. I usually try and break up the hair a little bit with these highlights. sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This. Actually, let me go back to black. I haven't done this. It's definitely the hand. I think I just need to add shadows. Shadows are usually what make or break entire things. But we shall see. If it's a bad drawing, then it's a bad drawing, but... I think it's better how it was before. And then to the eye... My eye is mostly purple. Select this. P. Put a color in my eyes behind skin tone. And then erase this part. Same thing over here. Actually, skin layer, I'm gonna erase this too. Okay. And I'm gonna fix this up though, a little bit. I want to fix some of these lines because they do have some transparency. And I want to fix that a little bit. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to fix the transparency. Maybe make all these lines a bit thicker. Not like ridiculously thick, but just like... So it looks like it has more of an outline. I think that does make it look at least a little bit better. With like the strong outline. Because then it makes it seem more like it's not realistic. I feel like that makes it already look a bit better. give like the outside edges in the face that big outline. And then like some of the internal edges I'll keep. Back. Okay. I like the major shifts. There we go. I think that is starting to look a little bit better. Oh, I want this gray. And then I want white for this. And there we go. Okay, I'm getting DMs. Who is DMing me? Oh, there we go. Alright. Now, we shall see. Not as Uncanny Valley, but still a little Uncanny Valley. Now, on top of all of this, 49 with black. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's Scatterbrained. I just added a song to my playlist recently. Or this playlist, at least. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let me blur this. Just a smidge. This is supposed to replicate bags. These can be light shadows. No, I don't think I need those. Let me go back to this frame. Because I still have to do the neck. And there we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. God, I can't do it on that side. Can I flip it? There we go. Okay, that looks so weird flipped. Okay. This is why you should always flip. This doesn't look right. The ear or the head. Looks like my neck should be going this way. Also makes the tilt look a lot more obvious. And it makes it look like the center of my hair is over here and the center of my head is leaning back a little bit. I don't know. And now I see it on this side. Fuck. I still need to... Okay, let me finish with my eyes first. Then we can add some shading. And go for some black. Okay. No, I mean if... Okay. Let me go back to sketching something real quick. Let me see. If the actual ball of the socket is right here, and this is the center, and I want it looking almost a little bit this way. I should probably shift this whole thing just a little bit to the left. Because realistically speaking, this is where the center would be. So I'd want it to be like there. And I can go back to this. And with the white, I can color this. No. Go back to here. Let me erase this and this. And then if this is the center, I should be facing like that. Now I can shade this. To be like this. Here's a bit of a shadow. All eyes. I can add this top one. And I definitely need to adjust this one. And then for this one, if I have the eye drawn, which is going to be about like this, if the center of the eye is right here, And this one is looking a little bit off. This one's also going to be looking a little bit more off. Actually, I would be a little bit lower. Center would probably be like right here. And then still looking in that direction. Then I would want this part to be a bit more like this. There. Erase this. Shading. Yeah, that looks more right. That looks correct. Now in this part, I would want to shade. Or not shade, I would want to pick this. And I would want to probably do something a bit more like this. Perfect. Grab the white. Color this in. And now in the shader, in the shading layer, I want black again. Just shade the eye. I see inside of it. And this layer. We'll shade this a bit more. There we go. And now I do white. White. I'm erasing. I need white. There we go. Kind of like that. There we go. So you need to clean up these colors a little bit. Then I hide this. I erase that little center dot. What the fuck? Like that. Alright. Back to shading. I just want to shade. So eyeballs are actually round. So I want to shade it like a circle. And a bit. And a little bit, not too much like a circle. I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna work it too much and I'm gonna get worried about too many different things. So I'm gonna say this is fine for an emote, especially since it's gonna be like that small most of the time. Still looks off. I think the eyes are too wide. Like they're too far away from each other. Like if I were to erase all of this. The eyes look like too wide. It kind of looks like Sid the Sloth. Let me double check. Because if this is the center line, distance from here to here should be about the same. And they are not. It should be like over here a little bit. Okay. Deselect. Yeah, that looks better. Like a lot better. Okay. And then also let me go to this layer and make the line actually just a little bit thicker. Yeah. I think that looks better. It was definitely the eyes that kind of fucked everything up a little bit. There you go. Alright. Now. There we go. File. Export single layer, PNG. Let me go to pictures, this folder. Save. Okay. We'll see how it looks on Discord. If it looks like absolute garbage, like hot trash. Then I'm gonna change it. Okay. Server settings. Emoji. Upload emoji. Open. Alright, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, the color of the shirt is almost the exact same color as like my Discord background. It's just off by a few hexacolors. Hexadecimals, whatever the fuck they're called. Alright. I think that was good. Enough for now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting really, really fucking into Mindustry. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go save this, file, close. If I'm able to close Studio Paint, there we go. Head over to gaming. Alright, let me launch Mindustry now. That you guys are actually able to see. And I'm gonna switch both of these to the new title. There we go. You just saw the new emote? Yeah, I just posted it. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of the monkey thing. Yes, they do, apparently. Alright. It quite literally, I think, if you were to just flip the image of the monkey, it would look so close to that fucking meme. And I was not going for that initially, but now I kind of want to go for it. It's whatever. Okay. I'm switching over to Mindustry. I just want to... I've been really enjoying this game. Sorry, and I really like playing it. Alright. Perilous Harbor, Infested Canyons. Tar Fields. This is where I was before. But yeah. Okay. I've definitely improved my factory building quite a bit. Last time I played, I beat this. That was last night. But my god. Is this like fucking one hell of a fucking thing. I have this setup over here with scrap being loaded and producing 3 different things, or 4 different things. Sand being the most common. Then to graphite and titanium. Actually, I can check the percentage chance for all of them. Titanium and thorium are the... Oh, they're all equal, never mind. 20% chance for each. But mostly I'm trying to go for thorium production. But yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to Painted Woods. This is like where most of my shit is. Are there any scrap fields over here? I actually don't think there's any scrap fields. Okay, so this I cannot make thorium over here. Can I still produce slag somehow? Oh, I wouldn't even be able to. I need thorium to make it. I need thorium to make thorium. Okay. So I should probably make that over there my new base. This would be good for standard production. But tar fields, since I'm able to make all of this shit, I should probably make this my new base. Like main base. Let me go to research. Let me see. Okay, I can almost get the new core, which is what I need for a lot of shit. Let me go back over to the other place. And from here, let me just see. I'm gonna go into the infested canyons with like max everything. Because I think I should probably do this. I can get scrap. No thorium though. These are already getting supplied, these are getting supplied. This is a naval factory. Ooh, I can get ships. Most of this stuff is defricted. But I'm assuming this wants me to do naval warfare? Or like, at least fight with my ships. Let's see what I have. I have fires homing torpedoes at enemy targets, repaired allied units. Fire shells at standard bullets at enemy ground targets. Okay. Capture human coastline. I don't have that yet. For now, I'm gonna check what this needs. Naval ones, I need silicon and metaglass. Coal and sand. All the way over here. Do I have another coal? I do have some power supply down here that just isn't built yet. Alright. For now, I'm gonna have this. So I have 2 laser drills that are making lead. I'm not sure why. Cultivator into steam generator. Okay. Then we put some routers. I believe I need a second cultivator. Or it wants me to put a second cultivator. And then some conveyors leading like this. And then this. Okay. Oh, and then it wants me to make air defenses. I understand now. So I can bring this up here with lead. Actually, with the scatter, I can have lead or glass. I just don't... And sand over here. I could do glass. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna do some glass. Alright. Let me get some power nodes. Go across. Okay. I actually should probably do this. 1 second. Air factory, and reconstructor. This one, additive reconstructor. And then some unloaders. Here we go. I should probably get started on building all this shit first before I necessarily do that stuff, because building up these guys are going to be really important. Yep, okay, perfect. Then I need to make a kiln. I'll make 2 of them. And I'm gonna put an unloader, and then some of this. And you just go into that one. And then this out here to this airfield, where I'm gonna put my big air defense. And of course, I'm going to be putting a container. I can't make a vault. Container, there we go. And with an unloader. Alright. I am actually gonna get some started on some monos. Which I'm gonna do this. Let me focus on that real quick. Monos. Perfect. Boom. Now I have one of these to help me. Okay. Naval factory, what do you need? I forget already. You need silicon and metaglass. I do have some lead. I'm just gonna go for this. And you are just going to be producing some glass. You need silicon. I'm gonna put a container. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Container right here. With an unloader right here. Perfect. Alright. I need to supply power to you. So I'm gonna go across like this. I should probably pump you up with water. So I'm gonna do this. One of these. And some sand right here. With a liquid router. Bring it to you. I believe this should be enough for both of them. And then I'm gonna make some kilns right here. 1, 2. I can make them a bit closer. If I just do 1, 2, 3, there you go. Unloaders at the bottom. And then this stuff coming up like this. Perfect. Okay. And now that's going to be supplying glass over here. And now... Give me 1 second. Oh, never mind. It's Red Cross. Red Cross loves demanding my blood. Am I like one of the only people that has this issue where like Red Cross just calls you constantly? Now they're gonna be leaving me a voicemail. Oh. Need to supply power to these drills. Oh. And I need unloaders. There we go. Boom. These have scorches, and they have anti-air. These over here are depicted. That's more anti-air. Over here they do have naval factories. Okay. How long does it take to build? Oh, it takes a while. Alright. I'm gonna start with the Rizos, just to see how they are. You, I have enough of you, so I'm gonna make flares. And make bombers. I feel like 3 is plenty. Okay. Okay, that's great. They can target them without actually doing anything. Please set it on fire. Oh, that's great. Set more of the shit on fire. Naval units so far are doing phenomenal. You go out here. Because I only really want the bombers. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. You guys wreak havoc over here. Now I want you guys to wreak havoc right here. Target these guys. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna have these bombers do next. Which is start to destroy these factories. Yes, perfect. Alright. Alright. This anti-air specifically. For now. Because now they can't produce any more map glass. Okay. Now they won't be making any more ships. Now, I'm not making enough water. So I'm gonna make more pumps. Now that should be producing enough water. Now with these four, target these facilities again. Just wreak havoc on everything. Okay, that's great. Keep that fire going. As in the wise words of whatever his name was, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning as the world was turning. Okay. Now with these three, start targeting up here. Oh shit, they sniped me. Okay. 5 bombers, that's beautiful. What I need you to do is kill this core. Please, if you destroy it, that'll be phenomenal. That's perfect. Reclaim everything here. Oh shit. Now their ripples are starting to destroy stuff. Alright. Now. I can start to have some of this shit. Have a bridge conveyor here to here. Alright. I'm gonna put a kiln. Oh shit, they have a lot of shit over here. Ooh, and they're upgrading. Okay. This base might be difficult. I think I should probably go for that base, this base up here, before I start going for the bottom ones. And my best option, I think, would be bombers to go for a lot of their silicon protection. They have hail. They do have a bunch of anti-air, but I can target their weak points. So like if I start targeting this right here with the bombers, but then those ones, that's fine. I can sacrifice your bombers to destroy these titanium conveyors, because then these ripples will stop firing. Factory. Where is my kiln? Right here. With an unloader right here. Put an unloader right here. Make a junction. I don't need this copper, do I? No, not really. Unless I want to be supplying some of these guys, the duos. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna unload both of these into here. Same thing with the silicon. Except with the silicon, I'm gonna be doing this. Yeah. Has all the materials. I need you. Fuck. This shit in the middle. You are gonna go into here. You are gonna go into here. And then sell you. I need some more power generation. So I'm gonna take you and do this. Let me go back. Let me grab a few of these bombers. Actually, all of them. And let me just start targeting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. With these bombers, I'm gonna start targeting just that right there. No, I want them to target. I want you guys. And you. I want all of you to target this right here. There we go. And now they just don't have ammo anymore. How much is in here? Oh my god, so much. You put an unloader over here. And let me start producing silicon down here. I'm gonna do a laser drill here and here. Laser drill here and here. Production. Crucible, I need pyrite. I can produce pyrite. It's just the lead's right there. I can take some lead out. I'm producing too much lead anyways. So I might just take some coal from down here. Out and up. You guys actually can do that. Wait, isn't there something that uses titanium for ammo? Oh, was it the fuse? Yeah, it was a fuse. Cyclone can use titanium? No. Ripple? No. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go here. Fuse is goated, but I don't think I can make the fuse since I don't have thorium on this map. At least not that I know of. No, it doesn't look like there's thorium. If I brought thorium over, I maybe could have set up something over here to start getting thorium. Or even down here. Because we do have pockets of scrap. But that was because I didn't do it. For now, I need silicon, right? Yep, okay. You. I'm gonna switch this to go in the other direction, actually. I'm gonna get 4 of these. I have these just tunnel into this one. I'm gonna put some unloaders on all of them. And now I'm gonna have you go directly into here. And I'm gonna have you two go out into here. Cole, I'm gonna pick you up. Okay, and put you on the ground. Oh yeah, I need water into these. Actually, just gonna use a water extractor. Alright. I'm not producing any power. Okay. Let me get rid of some of these and this. Let me just get some. You two. Out to here. Into. Oh shit, wait, but I'm gonna need to defend it. What are you missing? Oh, power. You know what? Fine. This is probably stupid. But I'm just gonna funnel power all the way down. Because I need to defend from this side. That's like the main thing. Okay. Now, actually, since it's been a bit, I have these guys go out and they can go after this, I think. Possibly. Oh wait, I didn't actually send them out. 1 second. You guys attack out to here. And now you bombers, everything except for you, I want you to attack the ammo over here. Because those boats are starting to get kind of annoying. Okay, that's beautiful. Come on, set shit on fire. Perfect. That's beautiful. Okay. That's great. Great for me, not for them. You guys? You guys can actually attack. You have the capabilities of doing that without getting fucked. So I am gonna have you guys attack. You guys attack like this or something. Waste all your ammo on me. There we go. I am not producing enough power. Hence why I was going to do this, which I just kind of forgot about. Where is water extractor? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Where is the steam generator? Boom, boom. I'm just gonna do this. And then, where is this? Unloader right here. Into a water extractor. Like this. Boom. That way I start producing lots of power. Not lots of power, just more power. I need another steam generator with another water extractor and another unloader. Now I'm probably not producing enough coal, so I'm going to put an overflow gate right here and just bring this down. And then I'm actually going to start producing a lot of coal over here. Like this. Over here, I'm going to make some more sand drills. Like this. So I do need a lot. And I'm going to start producing some sand down here. Bring this down. I was going to make pyrite for fuel for these silicon crucibles. Okay. Let me go down. See what I have. 5 bombers. You guys could probably take out this. I feel like I'm pretty close to taking this out, actually. Let me just take you guys and have you target this. Okay. You two come out. I'm actually gonna have you bring all your units up here. Fuck. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. I need silicon. Okay. You're producing too much silicon. So I'm gonna have an unloader, which I need silicon for. Let me just delete these for now. Put you in here with some silicon right here. No. Overflow gate. Pump you up. I'm gonna have a bridge conveyor. And that connects all the way over here. And this lead to the core. I need to produce more sand. So I'm gonna get a few pumps. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Thank you. Add the pump back. All of you into here. That way this starts producing a lot more sand. also add another one right here. Go like this. Let me also put a router and something like that. With some extra pumps, of course. There we go. Now I have a stable amount of silicon. Now I kind of want to put this here. So it starts repairing shit. I can replace these with titanium for now. Because I don't like how much they're going through. And now let me put a men projector over here as well. I can put 2 of them. Perfect. Alright. I just want you to go into here and wreak havoc. Okay. I think that's enough havoc. They've done quite a bit of damage. Not much, but enough damage to where I'm satisfied. Alright. I only have 2 bombers, okay. You guys, I'm actually gonna bring you over here. Of course, as they are like... I should probably add some defenses over here. It sucks that there's not really much electrical air defense. Besides the paradox. Which I could use that, actually. I can put like 2 of them. And mostly air troops will get drawn towards them. And closer towards these guys. Duos. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a router right here. I'm gonna put 2 more duos down here. Just so that they're more consistently defending the power. With the silicon ammo. Ripples. Those use silicon, but those are like land. I could just put them here and they'll start destroying the stuff over there. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. If I put like 1 or 2. And then get like a path of silicon that kind of leads over to them. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is already doing so much work. Have them go after... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. You know, I forget how overpowered ripples are. They are doing work. And they're also, like, technically firing over their range. Oh yeah. I think this was a good idea. I'm gonna have you guys come up here. Just so I can have you all go out at once. And just bombard this core right here. Okay. Now you guys, I want you guys to go for more of their defenses. I want you to go for like this. And then like their salvo. Okay, that's good. Beautiful. And now they're gonna be vulnerable to like water attacks. I can probably just destroy that up there. Let me also put this down again. Okay. Okay. I think this is a good kind of attack. And I'm gonna get you, just destroy this core. I don't think there's gonna be much contesting them anyways. Yeah. It's just those hails, but they're like almost dead. Boom. Let me actually destroy a lot of this shit. Or at least the south side. Because all this shit's gonna start setting on fire. And I don't want that. There we go. Should be a bit better. A silicon smelter. Okay. Now, from here, I'm gonna bring you back down. I won't have that much contesting from up there. That's just good. And now I just have to go for this bottom one over here. Which shouldn't necessarily be too hard, especially with these many bombers. Yeah, I think I could probably just take it out. If I just, like, target certain things. You just target that. And then, like, they'll just do whatever they want. Yeah. Boom. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Nuclear production complex. Okay. Let me look at my tech tree. See if there's anything I can unlock. The nucleus? Okay, perfect. Now I finally have that nucleus unlocked. That's a high. Let me go back to the tar fields. I have a lot of shit brewing. I do have another scrap area, like right here. These are missing pyrite. I need to like boost these productions, which I need to boost lead production. Okay. I'm gonna make this one of these drills, one of these drills. It's producing 40. That wouldn't be that big of a difference. And now water. I am just gonna take these pipes and just bring them over. Liquid bridge into here, which I'm just gonna have some routers, and I'm gonna have this come over down into here, and I'm gonna supply this with power. That way I'll be producing a lot more lead. Okay, perfect. Now I'm just producing ridiculous amounts of these. Can I cool this down with... Nope, just water. Okay. What about this up here? Nope, I'm producing those at max capacity. Okay. How much is it for the new core? 4,000. Okay. And it's a bit bigger. Okay. Okay. Okay, actually these are producing too much. Okay, I see. Bridges slow them down. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna make this a liquid bridge. Boom. And do the same thing over here. Bridge conduit. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, this is good. Now I'm not producing enough sand. Okay. Oh my god, wait. I have to have a bridge here. Okay. Not if I do this. Bridge conveyor from here to here. Okay. God, I'm producing a lot of silicon. Nucleus. I need to get rid of some of these. Alright. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 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 There we go. Now I have the new core. I'm actually jamming up this production line. Somehow. Alright. I think I need to do this. Separate up the lines. Just a little bit. Because this line is starting to get, like, packed with a bunch of different shit. I don't actually need this now. Alright. I have so much thorium in here. I'm producing plenty. I still need 14 for this? That's kind of crazy. Repair turret, thorium reactor. I think... I don't know what I should go for. The reactor would be good, because that's power production. The issue is that it says that it blows up, and I don't know how to manage it properly. So I'm probably going to blow it up like 80 times before I figure it out. Pumps and outputs liquid. I'll do that one. And oil extractor, so that I can get coal from pretty much anywhere. And if I can get coal from anywhere, that means I can set up a bunch of these thermal generators, or steam generators. I can make a bunch of those. Alright. go to my planet map. Okay. I think I can bring 65 of anything. I just need lead and copper. Which surprisingly I'm not producing enough of. I have these guys, monos, which produce quite a bit. But I feel like not nearly enough for what I need. So I am going to start putting some of these down. Boom. I am going to put some pumps. Do the impulse pump. Oh, damn. 178. Okay. Okay. Actually, that way I don't need this. Alright. Perfect. Okay, and then down here, I'm gonna put a few more laser drills. I'll just put them directly next to the core. And this one like this. And I'm gonna put some water extractors next to these two. And this one, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. So my monos can still mine these ores, and also I have something going directly into the core. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot the water extractor right here. There we go. How much? I'm producing a lot of power. Okay. Alright. I think I'm probably good. I think I'm set for a while. All these still need water. Okay, 1 second. Boom. Impulse pump right here. Okay, it is getting water. Bet. There we go. Now I have copper and lead, 11k of each, 13k of silicon. Go to the planet map. I kind of want to go to the Perilous Harbor because that's where I unlock this. No, that's Humid Coastline. This one. Oh, but it's a high threat. Honestly, I feel like the enemy bases have been easier than the actual... than these things. Okay. Let me start at Tainted Wood. Actually, no. For this one, I'm gonna be at Tarfields. I want the thorium. Planet map. I'm gonna head over to here. Launch. Yeah, and I also want to start with the big one. Max resources. Launch. New content unlocked. I already unlocked new content? Nope, not yet. Alright, so here. Big thorium vein down there, that's good. Tsunami? What the fuck? Exponential reconstructor? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. What are... Meltdown? There's a fuse. There's some ripples and a cyclone. But Jesus Christ. Thorium... Okay, thorium reactors I've seen. Air blast drill? I have not seen those. A large battery? Okay. Enemies are probably going to be coming from up here. So I do have some ripples down here. I think I'm going to reclaim those. And the cyclone. Can't reclaim that because I don't actually have that. Also going to destroy these scrap things. Jesus Christ. What is... That thing is massive. With these ripples, what ammo should I use? I could use silicon, graphite. I could use pyrite. I think I might go with silicon. Let me just check to see if there's any silicon possibilities nearby. Do I have sand anywhere? Is there sand on this map? There is sand. But where is the sand? Oh, it's down here. Yeah. So if I have sand down here, and coal... Did I get the oil extractor yet? I don't remember. I did not. Coal. So I need to find coal. There's coal back here. Going through this. I'm gonna delete the stuff. All of it, actually. Before I even go over there, though, I am going to place an unloader. Two of them, actually. I'm gonna start with some of these. And another one, like this. Then oh shit. Okay, that's good. And there's some scrap over there. I'm gonna start with two of these. With some pipes that go out. Actually, do I even need that? Because I can just... I can start with thermal generators, actually. I did see some thermal over right here. 0, 50, 200, 275. Okay, let me try 275, 225, 225. Boom. 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 And boom. I'm gonna delete this. Boom. Okay. And now I do have sand and lead, so I can make melt glass, or I can do a scrap field. Well, with the scrap field, actually, I have no clue what this is. I don't have that yet. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. That's takes a lot to get rid of. And what materials am I getting? I'm getting thorium. Okay, so that's probably like an endgame item. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start mining some of this, because these are producing, yeah, 600 in total. About, more like 700. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. You come over here. You go up here. I need some kilns. Boom, boom. I need an unloader right here. And I'm just gonna set up an airfield right here. Where's my schematic for my airfield? I'll place it right here. You have to still make sure I supply power over here. Let's start with this. This will get me 72, this will get me 53. Don't really care. Okay, perfect. Alright. Beautiful. Oh, you're supposed to be monos. You guys, I guess, come up here. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna be down here. And, like, be right here, I guess. Okay. These ripples, they are gonna be able to target it. I am gonna block this wall off just right here. I have 50 waves. Oh my god. And I bet you there's gonna be a guardian. Okay. I'm gonna put laser drills over here. I think that's too many. For now, I'm just gonna put down a few to start. Boom, and boom. I'm gonna bring these two out here. Come on. Just a little bit faster. Alright. I'm gonna have you down here. Coming up to here. I'm gonna have a silicon facility over here. Just with tier 1 silicon smelters. Unloaders. You go out and up. And you go out to here. Can you use silicon? That uses melt glass. But I have lead and sand, so I can make some melt glass. But I think I'm just going to... Boom. I'm gonna put a third ripple. And I'm just gonna place a bunch of adders everywhere. Okay. Boom. I'm actually gonna put another generator right here. Thermal generator. 275. Boom, boom. Okay. Large power node. Right here. Then right here. Out to here. Out to here. And down to here. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough for now to start. And then I am going to put some walls just to defend the cyclones. Okay. Okay. Now that I think I've bought myself some time, I'm also going to need to put another thing up here. Okay. Put some of these. Drill some more sand down here. Okay. I'm going to start another facility. Bring it up, around, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to do it right here. Where I'm going to make some kilns. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Boom. 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 I'm gonna make another airfield. Schematic. Right here. Where this is gonna slide here. I need some unloaders. Also, just double check. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this will be enough for the first round. It was enough. Thank God. That went about as I expected. And now, I'm gonna put a container right here. Put an unloader right here. And an yeah. I'm gonna have this go along this path. Go down to here, where I'm gonna put a few more cyclones. I'm just gonna remove this cyclone. And I'm gonna boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna put them a bit closer. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, this is great. This is working perfectly fine. Okay, I think I've over-prepared for now. I think I'm gonna be good for like 10 rounds. This is a massive fucking facility. Okay. I think I might be generating a lot of thorium for now. Boom. You go down. Okay. I'm gonna put a water extractor, water extractor, water extractor, water extractor. I'm gonna put another water extractor down here. Now I'm gonna pump it upwards into here. I'm running out of power. So I'm gonna put some more of these geothermal plants. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. There we go. I'm gonna put a few batteries over here. And then I'm gonna armor it. Like this. Probably not like efficiently armoring it, but I don't really care too much. I'm just scared, I'm not gonna lie. I know it starts off slow, but I don't know why. I'm just terrified that like all of a sudden it's just shit's gonna hit the fan and there's gonna be like 80 of every fucking enemy. I want to see what the meltdown is. I am gonna prepare some this right here into this. Then we put an unloader. Another unloader. I'm gonna have an overflow gate. And once that's full, this will return to base. Okay. There we go. I didn't mean... Okay. Let me move where this is. I feel like I'm fine on these guys, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have enough of them. Boom. What's that guy? I'm like one-shotting them, okay. Okay. Oh no, I wanna make it. That's not actually gonna defend anything for now. So I'm just gonna destroy it. And actually, something I could do, which could be interesting, is I can set up actually a facility right here. I'm gonna make a fuse right here, here, and here. With routers, like this. And I'll have a few coming out here. And these guys, salvos, they can use graphite and thorium. Okay. Then I'm actually gonna put some of these guys over here. out one. So I can put some walls. Let me also put some of these guys. Okay. I am gonna put some plastering walls, just in case they have pierce. And then some copper ones right down here, just to make sure that they don't actually come down here, because it looks like they're taking that path. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a few melters. Like this. With this side going into them.
Sharing all the stories, he's a steal, super nice, solving all my worries. Break it down, do a wiggle for me. How to feel, turn around,
okay.
Feeling dreamy. Thinking rhymes, feels free as a bee. He is teal, not surprised that is all he
Use some routers. Now where is it? It was the disassembler.
coming down from his magical tree. He's not real, he's a clown coming to disagree. Keep in mind, he's not really ugly. To reveal his demise, he's not all that he seems. Break it down, do a wiggle
Okay.
for me. How to feel, turn around, now you're feeling dreamy. Time to rise, we can finally be free. It's unreal, it's alive, you can come on with me.
Okay. I have a sorter. I'm gonna have sand. Inverted sorter. Inverted sorter. That means it puts it to the side, right? This one doesn't let stuff through. This one only lets sand through. This one lets anything but something through. So in this one, I'm gonna set this to graphite. Another inverted sorter. I'm gonna set this one titanium. I'm just also gonna do this. That way I'm just left with thorium. Which then I'm gonna put in some containers. I'm gonna put it in a vault. And then bring it up into here. See, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Let me move this and put this right here. Put this right here. Okay, I might have to redo this. Cancel it. You guys just do whatever you want. Delete these. Delete these. Do I have to do this? Yep, and then inverted sorter. And then again, I just make this a regular sorter. And I'll have this one be thorium. You come out to here. Which then I'm gonna replace where you are. And just have this be a bridge conveyor. So you're just gonna delete this real quick. You come out to here. You be a bridge conveyor to here. And another bridge conveyor. Where's the bridge conveyor? There we go. To here. You disconnect from that one and connect to that one. You disconnect from that one. And for now, I'm gonna move you just like 1 inch closer like that. And then you need to be a sorter of thorium. And now I have all of this set. Okay. This is sort of lacking in power. So I'm gonna put some more thermal generators down here with some batteries. I'll do regular batteries. But yeah. Because now I'm producing, yeah. Oh, I need a unloader right here. And then I need this to be like this, and like this. And I need this to be a router. Then I need this, this, and this. And this will be a router down to here, into here, down to here, into there. Okay. Oh, because the sand's full. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna make this incinerators. Because I don't necessarily need these resources for now. But, yeah. Okay, perfect. Got it. There we go. Now we have a small factory down here. I'm just gonna line the back of this with titanium. Like this. I'm also going to be putting down a MEND projector. Right here. And here. With one of these nearby. Beautiful. Okay. This should be a good defense. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. kind of forgot to put the unloader right here. And then I also need one of these routers right here to feed into it just in case if it's ever full. If these ever full. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Delete you two and put you facing downwards. You need to be facing downwards. Thorium. I'm gonna put the thorium in here. I still need more power. I have some coal. I do just have some extra coal over here, so I might... Huh. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I never actually connected that. Okay. That makes sense why there's overflow. Here. Water cooler drills. You're right, since there is water right there. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Should be enough for this to be water cooled. These ones are already producing enough coal, but I might shoot it off. Like, shoot off some of the coal if it's ever overflowing. Or actually, no, I can just do this up here. I can just make another one of these. You demand more silicon per second. I mean, I did do this right here. I just am sending it back to base if it's built properly. Oh shit, I have so much thorium. Jesus Christ. I'm like swimming in it. Regardless. I forgot what I was gonna do. I might add another one. Like this, with an unloader. And over here, I was going to make some steam generators. Steam generator. 1, 2, 3. Because these produce 330, yeah, so plenty of power. And then I can put some water up here. Like this. And then put some of these over here. I feel like if I do water cool these, it's like, oh yeah, I have this whole setup over here if you were watching when I was doing that. Basically, I have scrap being mined, and it's turning it into all the components. I currently just am incinerating them, but I might lead them into something. But yeah, it's sorting out the thorium and doing all that kind of stuff. Outrageous. But yeah, I have steady supply. I have 3 fuses. I have 3 of each of these. 1 second. Give me 1 moment. Boo, I'm back. Uh, honestly, I have been streaming for 3 hours. So I do think I should probably end soon. Although I'd hate to end it kind of in the start of one of these. But yeah. I think I'm gonna skip ahead a few waves. Oh my god. Just to see what the type of enemies there are. And that's why I put the Plasterium walls. Okay. But yeah. I think I have a good solid setup for now. To start off with this map. That's alright. I'm gonna be ending stream. But yeah. So, next time I think I'm just gonna try and make production a bit faster and maybe optimize a few things. Yeah, I need more power. I can connect my power stations. But yeah. Anyways, this is definitely where I'm gonna end it. Thank you all so much for joining me. And yeah. We got a new emote. If you haven't already, please join the Discord. We have a small community that's slowly growing. And yeah. I wish you all a great day, night, or whatever time it may be. Yeah. Bye.